Hey guys, it's Sunday. Come to church with us. Whee! First of all, check out the fit. Prince got on the Ain't No Mama Like the One I Got t-shirt, some jeans, and his flip-flop. And I got on a long dress, and it has pockets. Michael Kors bag that I stole from my friend. No, I did not steal it from her. She gifted it to me, okay? Let's go to church. So the lobby is where you get your fresh Unionade that we serve all summer long, and it's also where you can get to join groups and look at other different departments that we have. Because we want to do life together, we do encourage you to join a group, and you can use that QR code that you saw in the previous clip to join. This is also the time where I get to see all my good friends. Church service is letting out while another service is coming in, and I just enjoy hanging out, seeing people, chatting it up before I go into the next service.
I was single mom. I saw you on the socials. Don't be putting me on social media.
You on there?
Wait.
Y'all, this is the one who made me do groups.
I literally was texting you to say it's usually me running my mouth.
Right.
But because I've been here since 8:30.
Oh my
somewhere to sit
God.
down.
Y'all, this is my group's code.
Oh, hi.
What's up, Union Church? Come on, Jesus, you're the only way. Doesn't matter what they say to me. I believe in you. And so I praise, Jesus, I will make you praise. It doesn't matter what they come. I believe in you. Open up your life. Cause he deserves glory. He deserves glory. He deserves the praise. Somebody shout in this place. It's been too good for me to be quiet. But you never say don't play with it.
Don't play with it.
Before you take your seat, hug somebody on your right and your left.
Hi.
She can help you right here.
She told me to go over here. The shirt for him, I registered for it just today on my phone.
Okay, then. Next to your registration.
Okay guys, we are just getting out of the service, which was absolutely amazing. We're gonna go home and get something to eat, but before we do, we want to tell you guys a little bit about the service and what we got out of it. The title of the message was Stop Running on E, okay? And it was so vivid how he explained, or how he connected, like running on E, like with your car, to your spiritual running on E, your spiritual gas.
I don't even know what E means. So
E means empty. Like on your car, you have a full and
I
empty.
can see it.
Yeah. So when it gets to that E, the light comes on and I have to get gas. So what was your favorite part about Pastor's sermon?
So when you're like, I'm gonna say like, empty things, like when you're on E.
When your car is on E and you run out of gas.
Yeah.
And your car, when you run out of gas, do you know what happens?
Mhm.
What happens?
you have to push your car all the way to the gas station.
Sometimes. Or sometimes you have to call AAA.
And sometimes you have to pray to God.
And sometimes you have to pray. So basically your car stops and it can't go.
I know.
So he was comparing that to our spiritual life. Like sometimes we run out of spiritual gas and we start to do what?
We start to go and eat.
Go and eat. But what does going on eat looks like for spiritual? Like you start to have an attitude, you start to not be able to concentrate, like you start to have problems in your life that's just overwhelming for you, and that's because you don't stop to the gas station. So what are spiritual gas stations that he talked about?
Spiritual gas stations is kind of like going back to church.
Going back to church, and what else?
And also refilling to go back all the way to
What else can you do to refill?
Which you can also pray. You can also bring your car all the way to the gas station.
Read.
And read the Bible. Anything. You can knock down a tree and build a car with that.
Okay, you're going too far. Basically, what he was saying is that sometimes when you run out of spiritual gas, like when you run, like in the natural, when you run out of gas, you could harm your engine. You have to spend extra time trying to get gas back into your car. You look embarrassed. You look shameful. You know, run out of the car on the side of the road. You got people passing by you, things like that. But all it took for you to like take less than 10 minutes out of your day to drive to the gas station. So he was saying spiritually, all you had to do was take 10-15 minutes out of your day to read a scripture every day, to wake up 10-15 minutes earlier to pray. I would say even spending time with your spiritual brothers and sisters is definitely a good refill, because I feel like when I'm in Bible study, when I have these Bible study groups that I go to on Wednesday, well, I've only been once, but I plan to continue to go on Wednesdays. And I also have, you know, the Sunday, every other Sunday is a Bible study group that I go to. And that helps me to refill. And that helps me to understand. And that helps me to like sink in and meditate on the word.
I think we should meditate on praying with God on the top of the mountain like God did, like Jesus did.
You want to go to the top of the mountain and pray?
Yeah, Jesus did.
He did.
Before.
Yeah, he sure did. He sure did. You're right.
Yeah.
Do you ever make time to pray for God? Pray to God?
Not really. No.
Do you think you should start doing that? What's that gonna look like for you?
Like it's gonna look like acting like Jesus.
I mean, does it mean that you do it early in the morning, right as soon as you wake up? Does it mean you do it before you go to bed, or you do it like after school? You go and pray in your room by yourself, or
I might do that.
What do you think you should do?
I mean, most of the time if we go to church, we can go on the top of the mountain.
I'm not going up there in that top of that. Let me show y'all this mountain he talking about, y'all. There's this little hill that sits next to my church. I don't even know how to get over there, okay, first of all. But he thinks we should go to the top of that and pray, which is not a bad idea. I just don't know who land that is, okay? I ain't trying to be trespassing. I don't even know how to get over there. But I would like for you to start having some of your own personal prayer time. Because most of the time you pray with me, right? But I would like for you to have your own personal prayer time. Okay? You think that'll be good? Okay. All right, so that was pretty much to sum up the sermon for today. It was definitely good. There was a lot of funny parts, and you just had to be there. The sermon would actually be live on YouTube tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. So I will link that in my stories for you guys, so you can see the full sermon and you can edify and chew on that for yourself.